welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you guys, and this week is more of a what's for dinner. It doesn't have a particular theme or you know, like crock pot, slow cook, freezer meal, nothing like that. It's just sort of what we have for dinner this week. I have 5 of them, 2 of which is not really recipes, but I definitely wanted to share them with you. The others, I've got a fantastic Instant Pot chicken parm. I mean, it was so good and so simple. Definitely give that one a try. I also have COPYCAT Arby's beef and cheddar. Very, very good. And I'll save the rest for you. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. For our COPYCAT Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich, the first thing we're going to do is make the sauce. We're going to add in this bowl our ketchup, our brown sugar, vinegar, Worcestershire, garlic powder, onion powder, and then we're going to whisk it and combine it, and then we'll set this aside. Now I've linked the recipe for this down below, and in that recipe there is a cheese sauce that you can make. I decided to be quick and easy about it. I just pulled out a package of my Velveeta and I heated it up in the microwave. Now for the roast beef, we're going to add the beef broth to the skillet and then bring it to a simmer for about 5 minutes. Separate the slices of roast beef one by one and drop them into the broth. Now I thickened my beef broth with a cornstarch slurry because I didn't want the beef to be too juicy and make the sandwich soggy. And you can do that if you want to, but it's not in the recipe. After the beef is heated through, we'll go ahead and plate everything up. These were really, really good. I'm now just putting the cheese sauce on, and then we're going to put the tops on, and I did this with a side of French fries that I made out of potatoes in the air fryer. I would definitely do this again. I thought it was absolutely delicious, and Big Daddy enjoyed his too. I hope you give this one a try. Here are your ingredients. So for our chicken parm, I've made several of these. I've done it in a casserole dish. I've even done it in the crock pot, or slow cooker should I say. But I don't believe I have ever made it in the Instant Pot. And you guys need to give this a try if you have one, because not only is it quick, it is fantastic. The chicken is lovely and juicy and tender, and it's crispy because you've going to crisp it up first. It was a win-win, and also doesn't heat up your oven. First of all, what we're going to do is mix in our flour, Parmesan, cheese, garlic, salt, oregano, and pepper. And then I put chicken previously in a little Ziploc bag with some olive oil to get that coated. We're going to dip it into the flour mixture and then pop it in the Instant Pot, which is on saute, and here I am adding some olive oil to it. So we're going to saute the chicken. Be sure to get everything coated real well. We'll pop this in. This is number 1. I believe the recipe called for 4 chicken breasts, but this is what I had. Number 2. Number 3. Once it's done on one side, you go ahead and turn this over. Now we're not cooking this through, we are just browning it. We're adding now our tomato sauce. I did scrape the bottom to get off the little brown so that it didn't get the burn notice. And it said 3 cups of sauce. I didn't have 3 cups, so I went ahead and used some tomatoes, just diced tomatoes with their juice. We're going to cook this for 12 minutes. It's done. You do a quick release and then put on your mozzarella cheese and put the lid back on and let it set for 5 minutes. I have forgot to turn the camera on, so I'm just showing you what I did. While it was cooking, I boiled up some noodles, put that on top. I sprinkled it with a little more Parmesan cheese, and dinner was ready. Like I said, super simple and very delicious. Do give this one a try if you like chicken parm. This is not a recipe as much as showing you this awesome pork panko breadcrumbs. Of course, carb-free, and it is so good. All I did is took 4 chicken breasts, put some oil in my skillet, and covered the chicken in the panko crumbs. I used mayonnaise and then put the breadcrumbs over that, just like an egg, but it holds the breadcrumbs better. After they were cooked to 165 degrees and nice and crispy on the outside, I removed them from the pan. And then on this night, I made a salad with the chicken. It was absolutely delicious. This breadcrumb has a wonderful flavor. Now they do sell, I got it at Walmart. It's about $6 and some change, and it's 10.5 ounces, so I'll be using it for quite some time. It goes a long way. And they also have one that has an Italian seasoning taste, but I think that has to be ordered. Definitely give it a try. For the lasagna, I had previously cooked the meat, and all I did is drain the hamburger and then add the pasta sauce, 24 ounces, and now I'm putting it in my casserole dish. I got the oven ready lasagna noodles so that I didn't have to boil anything. Again, still hot in South Carolina, but I did put this in the oven because Big Daddy had asked me for a lasagna, but I got up early and I had this cooked by 9:30 in the morning. So we do what we do to get it done. I actually used the propane oven, which I haven't used in quite some time, and it turned out really good. And so as soon as the weather starts cooling off, it'll be back to casseroles. I'll still be using the slow cooker though. So my family doesn't care for ricotta or cottage cheese in the lasagna, so we just use mozzarella and cheddar, both shredded. So the first layer I just did the meat, then I put the lasagna on top, and now I'm putting another layer of meat, and now I'm going to add the cheeses. I'll layer another one, and then we'll pop this in the oven. This cooks at 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes in the propane oven. It was ready in 30. And that's it. Here it is coming out of the oven. Absolutely delicious. I hope you give it a try. If you like the ricotta or the cottage cheese, let me know. I'll eat it either way. It's just that nobody else likes it. Alright guys, here are your ingredients. Super simple. This night, again, not a recipe, but just wanted to show you this is taco night. I made taco meat just per the directions on the package, and then we added our toppings of choice. I got these new stands that hold your taco perfect. I'll link them below if you want to get them. They were super inexpensive, and they're great because you don't have to fight with your taco moving. Absolutely delicious. I think we're going to start doing Taco Tuesday. I know, we're slow to the game. I hope you enjoyed this week's dinners. If you made it to the end of my video, please leave me a taco emoji since we're going to start Taco Tuesdays. I've got some different taco recipes that I'll probably share with you. And I have another lasagna that is either going to be chicken or sausage. I'm not quite sure yet. I've ordered groceries, but I can't remember. Anyway, good to see you guys. I'm wishing you again a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.